Reliable 100% fiber internet kaya ang sarap maging tambahay with Red Fiber.
Queen Elizabeth II died peacefully at her home in Scotland Thursday, September 8 or Friday, September 9 Manila time. She was 96. Her eldest son, Charles, the new king, says the death of the Queen is a moment of greatest sadness for him and all members of the royal family. News that the Queen's health was deteriorating spread on Thursday when her doctor said she was under medical supervision. This prompted her family to rush to Balmoral Castle in Scotland to be by her side. Thousands gathered outside Buckingham Palace in central London, and there was a stunned silence when the flag was lowered to half-mast. The Queen, whose husband died last year, suffered from what Buckingham Palace called episodic mobility problems since the end of last year. With the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Charles finally becomes King of the United Kingdom and 14 other realms, ending a wait of more than 70 years, the longest by an heir in British history. Although the Queen was overwhelmingly popular and respected, she leaves a royal family that has seen reputations tarnished and relationships strained. King Charles III confronts these challenges at the age of 73, the oldest monarch to take the throne, with his second wife Camilla by his side. His accession to the British throne stirs renewed calls from politicians and activists in former Caribbean colonies to remove the monarch as their head of state and for Britain to pay slavery reparations. The king's eldest son, William, 40, is now the heir to the crown. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. joins world leaders in mourning the death of Queen Elizabeth II, saying the world just lost a true figure of majesty. In a Facebook post, Marcos says the Queen quote-unquote exemplified to the world a true monarch's great dignity, commitment to duty, and devotion to all those in her realm. US President Joe Biden and his wife Jill also pay tribute to the Queen, saying her legacy will loom large in the pages of British history and in the story of our world. Russian President Vladimir Putin also wishes the Queen's eldest son, King Charles III, courage and resilience in the face of this difficult, irreparable loss. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau also mourns Queen Elizabeth II's death, saying she was a constant presence in their lives and her service to Canadians will forever remain an important part of their country's history. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern calls the Queen a much-loved and admired monarch in her official statement. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says their hearts go out to the people of the United Kingdom who mourn today, knowing they will feel they have lost part of what makes their nation whole.
Need more context, clarity, and perspective? Get the full picture with Rappler Plus. With exclusive content and events, you'll get an opportunity to discuss issues with reporters, experts, and featured guests while helping Rappler continue its fearless journalism. Join now.
Queen Elizabeth II's death draws instant attention on social media, with Queen Elizabeth immediately taking the top worldwide trend on Twitter. Other keywords like Charles, royal family, London Bridge, and Lizzie also trend following the Queen's death. Social media users share contrasting views on Queen Elizabeth's legacy to the United Kingdom and around the world. While some say the Queen showed grace and kindness in her more than 70-year reign, others say her reign hurt millions of people and cultures spanning multiple generations, as she served as the head of state of colonies that were part of the British Empire. Before her death, the Queen remained the head of state of 14 countries outside of the United Kingdom, known as Commonwealth realms, including Australia, Canada, Jamaica, New Zealand, and Papua New Guinea. Celebrities around the world mourned the late Queen Elizabeth II, including musicians and actors. Dame Helen Mirren, the British actress who played Elizabeth on screen, says she is proud to call herself of the Elizabethan age. British singer and composer Sir Elton John says the Queen led Britain through some of our greatest and darkest times with grace, decency, and a genuine caring warmth. Sir Paul McCartney of the Beatles keeps it concise, saying God bless Queen Elizabeth II and long live the King. And British composer Andrew Lloyd Webber says the Queen has been an inspiration to the world for her lifetime of service. Ben&Ben sets the new date for the band's supposed send-off concert on December 16 at the SMDC Festival Grounds in Parañaque. They offer two options for those who had purchased tickets: carry forward their existing tickets or request a full refund from September 12 to 30. Ben&Ben's concert was originally set to be held at the CCP Open Grounds in Pasay City on September 3, supposedly as a send-off for their upcoming North American tour. They postponed the show due to bad weather. Queen of Mean Bianca del Rio is bringing her show Unsanitized to Manila. The show will be on October 11 at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater. In Unsanitized, Bianca takes on life in the pandemic and all the struggles it brings. She also tackles celebrities, the LGBTQ+ community, and her fellow RuPaul's Drag Race alumni. Bianca rose to fame as the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6, where she won over audiences with her biting brand of snarky humor. She last performed in Manila in 2019.